This is just a guess, but I would
Look.
imagine that most of the people living here in the desert.
Isn't this the kind of magnifying glass that appraisers use? It looks like it's pretty worn.
It does look rather old, but it seems like it's been taken good care of.
Grave of the Colossi. Ooh, that sounds like a boss. Ah, hey you. Aha, so you are the monster in the chaos. Oh, this one has a different name. This one is just simply Cactar. Okay, we're gonna do fine, I think. Okay, we've got your weakness now. I do not know how to feel about the bandits. Are they gonna be on our side or not? I don't feel like I'm gonna be on the Holy Order side. Not with them like wanting to sacrifice Vanille, basically. That's what it sounds like. Ooh, another one. Well, we weren't really told that she would die. What were we? But I just have a really bad feeling about it. And she probably still feels like she has to atone. And if she can save plenty of souls, she will. Without a doubt. That's just the kind of person she is. So Fang must have left for a reason, a very good reason, to save Vanille.
The bandit settlement is just over there. You've had to take quite the long way around, haven't you?
But what could it be? Could it have to do with this clavis? We'll just have to see. I'm gonna be very upset if we don't meet Fang. What if we only like meet her in the end? Okay, that would be fine for me as well. Or like there could be a cutscene where they're telling us that we need to go to where Vanille is, to the cathedral, because Fang has attacked it or something. You know what? No, we're not gonna... No, not the Earth Eater. Not now. I need to switch up my schemata and whatnot. They're resistant to Dajh. Sounds pretty good to me.
You're nearly to the settlement now. I'm sure that you're looking forward to a bit of rest. But I wouldn't let your guard down if I were you. I would guess that everyone living there is part of the bandit gang.
So don't be surprised if I wake up at knife point, is that it?
Oh.
Fine by me. It'd give me an excuse to beat some information out of him.
Lightning? Or Sazh? Makes it slightly less likely that you will recoil. Aha! Or we just like guard.
Just for that. I guess that's just like you. But don't let yourself get hurt, okay?
Oh. It's better be you.
Unusual to see a traveler around these parts. This is Ruffian, the only settlement in the desert. It used to be a real town once, but most people have gone and given up on the bandit life. Well, all that's left.
Their character models is the same as Beach and Wedge.
Surveying the desert all these long
Pigs
years.
and Wedge.
But I have been completely flummoxed by those cursed tablets.
Oh. Oh, Lara Croft, is that you?
What's this? A tourist, eh? If you really want to get any of us to talk, you better go see Adonis first.
Adonis. Oh. What if that's like Fang's
You aren't
name?
one of those secutors from the Order. The secutors are the greatest rivals that this gang has. Not that either side is particularly close to getting the holy clavis anytime soon. They'll never get it if they can't get that door unsealed.
Door?
So you're the new seed hunter, huh? The job isn't easy, let me tell you. I've warned you. But seeing you're out here in the land of outlaws and bandits, I'm guessing you can hold your own. Once you've got your hands on some soul seeds, track one of us down. We pay good money for them, don't you worry. And then we sell them to rich folks to make a huge profit. It's win-win.
So basically like every other seed hunter.
Nice job out there. Here you go. And another thing, Baird wanted me to give this to you. It's a token of appreciation.
What is it? Crusader's potion.
So, are you interested in hearing a story I have for you? Everyone knows that in this world, new life isn't born anymore. But chaos gives birth to monsters, and plants and animals still flourish. It's just mankind that has stopped reproducing. We're the only ones kicked out of the circle of life. Now, there was a scientist couple who suddenly got it into their heads to change the world's natural ways. They figured they could use the soul seeds to create new human life. Their experiment was a rather simple one. They filled a jar with amniotic fluid and tried to make a baby. Well, a homunculus to be exact. What were they thinking, huh? They managed to create life, but it wasn't anything human, not even close. The monstrosity killed the man. The woman managed to survive, but just barely. They went against God and his ways, and that was their punishment.
That sounds like Resident Evil.
Find the woman in these pipes.
Umbrella.
She's no scientist anymore, though. I think her name was Mal.
Mal.
Something like that. Only the
You.
four of us are interested in buying soul seeds.
Were you talking about yourself? It's such a nice song. I don't even want to leave this bar, but I got to. Why can't it echo through
The
here?
buildings here are ancient structures from another age. I don't know whether to call this a town or a fortress, but it's definitely unique.
I'd say definitely criminal is closer. At least there's not much of a dress code, other than looking like a thief.
Where'd you come from? You're not one of those sneaks from the Order, are you?
Do I look it?
Huh. Would it really matter if I were?
No. I'm not gonna tell you a thing either way, so you might as well move on.
Guess I should have known better than to ask some lowly grunt. You're no help to me. Where's the boss?
If you think you're gonna get to meet our boss, you'd better learn to ask nicely.
Did I hurt your feelings? Excuse me, but would you do me the great honor of showing me the way to your boss? Please.
I don't have no help to spare for strangers. Find the boss yourself.
You forgot I'm like 2 heads taller. I'm probably much stronger.
Welcome. Well, that's a shame. Next time then.
I don't want to waste time, lady. I've got no time to sleep.
That kid just gives you the creeps. You know what I mean? He first came here to the desert with his folks.
Oh?
The weird words he spouts are apparently some kind of code from the ruins.
Oh, that's
Mama,
interesting.
That's all the kid says.
Follow
it
me?
makes no sense, even as a joke. That's just the kind of place this
He
desert is,
just-
though. No one cares if you're speaking tongues or gospel here.
He just scrambles the
kid.
words? Is that it? Ooh! Darn it! Lightning. I know you could make that jump. If you wanted to.
What are you doing?
Nothing much, just gilling my spots for hall to ear. Dutter do youing, wum-ass.
Hope, can you interpret this for me?
It seems to me like it's some kind of code or cipher, but I don't have enough data yet to break it.
Can't you speak normally?
Show knit. Of course I can. Look, I don't have any info about any treasure if that's what you're looking for. I've got no interest in it. buffet to you.
Doesn't seem like many people choose to live out here unless they're after treasure. So, what's your story?
Meave be Lee. The world's going to end soon anyway, right? If that's the case, what's the point in having dreams or working hard?
So, sitting around waiting for the end was the best idea you could come up with. Nice way to spend your last days.
Well, yeah, it's boring, but nothing I do now makes any sort of difference anyway, so why bother? No matter how much I might unravel mysteries of the past, none of these bandits care. They don't even listen to my findings. Troen even nice to understand.
I get that it's hard to stay motivated when no one appreciates what you do.
I'd say so. If you get it, why are you giving me a hard time? Just leave me alone. I'm done with all of it. I ditched all my equipment in the desert. If you find any of my old things, they're yours. Take them away with you.
I think I may just do that. They deserve better than getting tossed aside by some sulking, spoiled kid.
Take them, 10.
Take them down. Yes, I will.
Speaking of equipment, didn't you pick up some sort of tool in the desert before?
What is it? Don't tell me you actually found something.
I did.
Is this it? What you threw away?
How did you... Dad's loop?
Dad?
Never mind that. Just give it back to me. Now!
Do you want it back? Who was it that told me I was welcome to whatever I could find? I'm not sure I want to give it up.
Fine. I'll talk if I have to. My dad was a great bandit, okay? But he was also a great appraiser. He spent his whole life studying the relics in these ruins.
So he wanted you to follow in his footsteps?
No, it wasn't like that. Not at all. He taught me everything he knew so that I could become a scholar. He wanted me to be able to unravel the mysteries of the past. But then he disappeared. Never made it home. No one ever found any clue as to what happened. He left me, and took my only chance at becoming a scholar with him. Didn't have much choice. I could appraise or starve.
Is that why you threw away his tools? In order to spite your father?
It was stupid. I was stupid. I should have just done what my dad wanted and kept working to be a real scholar. But he's gone, and it's too late now. This world is nearly done for. But if I'm ever reborn, I promise I'll take things a bit more seriously. I'll give it my all. I'll study hard, and I'll become a great scholar and solve all kinds of mysteries. Or maybe that's too much to ask for.
You should dream big, and the first step to making your dream come true is believing it can come true.
Wise words, Lightning.
If I want to make my dreams come true, I've got to be at least a better appraiser than my father was. I know that's what he would have wanted, too. If you find any treasures in the ruins or out in the desert, please bring them to me to be appraised. Come back whenever you find any treasure. No one really knows what happened to my dad after he went missing, but I like to think he's still watching over me. Come back whenever. I will never.
Let's hope we don't find his remains. I have a bad feeling. Urangach notes. Who are you?
Why, hello.
Oh,
Looks like
Adonis.
it's your first time to our humble home. Welcome. Do you need a guide?
That's exactly what I need. That and some answers to a few questions I
I
have.
thought
A
it
woman who
would
knows
be
what she
Fang.
wants. Fire away and I'll do my best.
Rumor has it that you bandits might be able to tell me about the Holy Clavis.
So you know who we are. From what I can tell, you don't look like one of those order lackeys, so what possible use could you have for the clavis?
Why should I have to tell you that?
You shouldn't, and you don't. You're not one of us, so you can do whatever you want, but I won't be telling you nothing. If you want to know what we know about the clavis, you'll just have to join our gang, Monoculus. Have you ever wanted to be a bandit? Now's your chance. Not that we let just anyone join us, but we'll at least let you try out. If you don't like that, then I think you know where the exit is. And that's all I've got to say about this. Name's Adonis, by the way. If you want to attempt the trial, just say the word. I'll explain everything you need to know.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
If you want to find the Holy Clavis, it looks like there might not be much choice but joining up. I suggest talking to Adonis and finding out what his trial entails.
Man, I really thought that would be keyword for Fang. That she would be Adonis. Many gangs of bandits used to operate in the Dead Dunes, plundering the treasures that once filled the ruins here. But now, only the gang known as Monoculus survives. Based in the outlaw settlement of Ruffian, they are the de facto government of the desert. The members of Monoculus are fiercely loyal to their leader and proud of the bonds that hold their group together. They see all of the ruins in the desert as part of their territory, and they watch diligently to make sure that the holy clavis is not stolen in the rush that follows the unsealing of the ruins. Why do Monoculus want the holy clavis? Why? What reason? Monoculus, it's like that. Monoculus, what was it? Monoculus?
The bandits of this desert have been exploring the ruins for many years. They know what's in there better than anyone. If you want to recover the clavis, your best hope lies with them.
You ready to see if you've got what it takes to join Monoculus?
Oh, I got what it takes.
Made your decision, have you? Then let me explain what you'll have to do. There's a giant sandstorm in the desert. You've seen it, right? It's been causing us nothing but grief out here, to say the least. Make it stop. That's your test. Off you go.
Make it stop? The wind? Do you want a bandit or a holy woman?
Oh, fine. Make me explain it all. Look, that thing's not exactly natural. People call it God's wrath. It's magic or a curse or something. If you can trigger the stone monument near it, you should be able to control it, including making it go away.
If you know that, why haven't you taken care of it, instead of asking a stranger?
What, you think a human can control the weather? That's just crazy talk. Now go and give it your all. Best of luck. Beat the monster near the stone monument and you'll get the key that activates it. And that's the last freebie you'll get from me.
Okay, Adonis.
So if you want into the bandit gang, you'll have to defeat a monster, get a certain key.
Beat the monster near the stone.
And somehow use that monument to stop God's wrath.
Let me see if you got any loot.
Had to say about it. Didn't sound like anything a normal person could do.
You're right, it's not a very fair trial. But then again, you are the savior.
But does he know?
Regular people can't. Comes with the job, right?
I've been surveying.
I can't shake it off. That is Lara Croft. She's searching tablets and she has the British accent. The English accent. Oh, it's over there. Let's get over there. I'm gonna stop time first. Just in case. Do I go down here? Ah, there it is. It's very close. Lucky. So what kind of monster? Where's the monument? The stone? Oh, it's on the other side. Right. We need to go to this cactar. Was it the dry floodland? Well, we got a teleport station right here. Oh, Tobias' message. In the sandstorm near the grave of the Colossi lies a monster that attacked my buddy's wife. I know most of you don't wander into the desert anymore, but if you plan on doing so, come to me beforehand and I'll help you prepare. So this is the guy who's like a wholesaler. Because everyone got his wares. Don't be a litterbug. While we all know that Falsi Atomos remains life in Atomos sands, not all of us are aware of the fact that it is not a public dumping ground. Please don't use it as a garbage disposal site. Ah! This is like a notice board. Community board. A cactar? No one will believe me if I tell them, so I'll write it here. The other day I saw an alien being. Its head was like a scourer. Its body like a cactus. Not only that, it was dancing in the middle of the sandstorm by the lighthouse. You have to believe me. Anonymous. Oh, lighthouse. We haven't really gone there. Not yet. We're gonna continue a bit with the main quest, then I might go there. We have 4 days, and I kinda don't feel stressed about it. Should I? Maybe I should. Teleported to the wrong one. Huh. This is the correct one. These messages are from Adonis. Now we got someone singing. Oh. Ooh, what's gonna happen? There it is.
I think that must be it. Adonis' monster. The question is, does it have the key?
Let's hope that it does. But I'll have to beat it to find out. And now I get to be a bandit too.
Awesome! Do we get bandit clothing? Like really pretty bandit clothing? This is the only trial, then we're officially a bandit. If this is the only monster, there could be others. Try to keep come on. There we go. Pretty. So pretty. It didn't say anything about the key. Oh.
Is this the key? Is this how you activate that monument?
That's the theory, yeah. It's called a crux and supposed to fit right into the monument and switch it on somehow. But not just for anyone.
Hey, you stalker.
Tales, only those chosen by God can make them work.
It doesn't seem dangerous. I think it's just reacting to your power.
Well, don't tell me. You can actually make it work?
Because she's special.
Well, shoot. I never thought you'd be able to do it. So you're the real deal. You actually got the crux to do its thing. Guess the boss was right, as usual. You've got some strange kind of power that the rest of us just don't.
Your boss? I don't remember being introduced.
You haven't, but we've been keeping tabs on you ever since you stepped off the train at the station. But I suppose I should let the boss explain the rest in person. 'Cause, honestly, I don't want to get blamed for spilling the wrong things.
Who's this boss?
So does that mean
my
I'm
hopes
in?
up.
I said the boss will explain in person, didn't I? You think just anyone gets in to see her? Welcome to the gang. You are now officially part of Monoculus.
Oh my gosh, you guys! You guys!
Light, you've stopped the winds and opened up a new route. This will make for a great shortcut to the bandit settlement. It looks like Adonis wasted no time in using your new shortcut. Why don't you follow his lead and head back to meet the bandit boss?
Yes, I will. Oh my god, what if it's Fang?
The bandit gang was watching
He said
you from the very
her.
beginning. It seems like they were just waiting for the right time to talk to you. So the leader of the Monoculus gang saw through to your true power. It looks like you might still have some challenges ahead of you, Light.
It has to be. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so blindsided if it ain't Fang. My hopes are way up. I'm gonna bawl my eyes out if it's not. Come on, be Fang. Come on. Show me to the boss.
Good job again on the trial. Impressive. You ready to go meet the boss
Yes.
now?
Let's go, right now. Hurry. Or what if Fang is in the ruins, like stuck? Oh my gosh. I'm such a fan. Oh my gosh, she's so
Here she is,
cool.
boss. The new recruit with the crazy powers. It was just like you said, the crux lit up like a candle.
Perfect timing. Glad you could make it. Took you long enough, didn't it?
Fang.
What? No hugs and tears for an old friend? Not like I'd expected, though. If you'd
Come
shouted
on.
Fang and hugged me, I might have had a heart attack on the spot.
Yeah, you guys know each other.
But I'm glad to see you're still the same. It's been a long time, after all. Though I guess a part of you has changed. You're more than just human now. You're on a mission from God now. Right, Savior?
So you know who I am.
Oh my gosh, she's so
Isn't
so
it nice not
stunning.
having to explain things? Yeah, I heard all the stories hanging out with the God Squad in Luxurian. They love talking about their savior.
You were with the Order, but ditched them to come out here to be a gang leader.
Those priests
Tell
aren't
me.
exactly my kind of people. I stuck around to look after Vanille, but then something else came up. I'm after the clavis now.
Tell me
It's
more.
been sealed away for ages, though, and no one's got even close to it. I was beginning to think I'd have to give up. But then you came along and worked your magic with that crux. How about we team up? I want to get that clavis before the Order does. Help out a friend, Lightning?
Of course, of course. Lightning.
How could I refuse an old friend? It'll be like old times, right?
All right. I'll show you what we have on the ruins. We've got lots to talk about. Like what the Order is up to. And Vanille, too. Anyway, we've got ourselves a deal. If you're going into those ruins, I'm coming too.
Yay.
We'll get that holy clavis and take down anyone that gets in our way.
She's not gonna fight with us, is she? She'll probably just like follow us. Are you kidding me? In the Dead Dunes, Fang will fight alongside you as an ally. No, this is perfect. Fang will keep an eye on your enemy's condition, watching out for debilitating status ailments and striking out where it will do damage. Use your debilitating and debuffing abilities wisely and work together with Fang style. Oh my gosh!
So the boss turned out to be someone you knew, Yeul Fang. You once fought alongside her many years ago.
You do realize that you did too, right? Yet you sure make it sound like it has nothing to do with you.
Well,
Why
yes, we did fight together once. A long, long time ago.
We found the entrance in an area called the Giant's Sandbox. It's near that one statue, the Giant's Hand, we call it. Should be easy to spot. I'm pretty sure we did put some signs up. They should help.
Hope sounded a little bit down there.
All right, lads. Take the sand
And
out of
also
your ears
Fang
and
when
listen
she
up.
was
all of you who've given up
name
on the
dropping
clavis,
Vanille.
taking it easy, you're gonna have a little change of heart. You got that?
They didn't fight, did they? No, she would never leave Vanille, even if they fought.
We've got a new ally, an old friend of mine. This is Lightning. Remember her. Once she unseals those ruins, I don't want to see a one of you left in this settlement. Get out there and grab every last treasure this world has to offer.
I just want to say that one of your grunts was very rude to me, Fang. You should know, it's that cautious bandit.
This is Lightning. She's new.
I hear the boss will be going with you on our search. It's a hell of an honor.
You got anything to say to me, like, I'm sorry? Okay, over there. There's not really a character that is that close. Let's just go with this one. Is she gonna run alongside of us?
Before you head out, it may be a good idea to talk the expedition through, to make sure we're on the same page. So what you're looking for is the Holy Clavis, a mystical relic said to gather the souls of the dead and believed to lie in this desert.
Oh my god, we got Fang! Oh, she's not standing beside us. Fang was an ally and a friend who fought alongside Lightning 1,000 years ago. Her passions run high and she's a fighter through and through. She's bound to Vanille, a young girl who lived in the same village, with bonds beyond those of family. For Vanille's sake, Fang would endure any pain without complaint, and she tends to act rashly and dangerously when it is to keep Vanille safe. Oh, we know! With bonds beyond those of family. Guys. To me, let's just continue reading and then I'll tell you. Lightning and the others were once forced to turn their blades on Fang, but in the end, she and Vanille brought about a miracle and atoned for their past sins. To prevent Cocoon from falling out of the sky, the two heroes from Pulse became a great pillar of crystal, sleeping within for nearly 1,000 years, as they held the weight of humanity aloft. Oh, this is a nice song. Oh, this is nice. It has been 13 years now since Fang emerged from her crystal sleep. When they first awoke, both Vanille and Fang were cared for by the Order of Salvation. Now Fang stands alone as the leader of the bandit gang Monoculus. It is unclear what could have ever happened to tear her from Vanille's side. I have a feeling she'll tell us, eventually. Guys, I think I've been wrong about their relationship.
Monoculus, the gang of bandits headed by Fang, and the seculars of the Order have tried in vain to find the treasures.
Despite their best efforts,
I've been wrong. Like, it goes beyond those of family bonds. So,
eat this.
So what they have isn't purely just
Yes,
like
but Light, you're forgetting one
family
thing. You
bond or a friendly bond.
because you're the savior.
They love each other. I love that.
I'm sure you'll be able to break the seal that protects the clavis.
If that's
Maybe. But
true.
if you want the truth, I'm more curious about Fang. She used to be with the Order, and now look at her. She's head of a bandit gang?
I would assume that means she's decided to defy the Order for some reason, though I don't know why.
You know, she's around us. We can just ask.
Clavis, but I don't know what for. Well, I know she's your friend, but do you suppose there's a chance she's hiding something from you?
Everyone has something they want to keep hidden. I'll wait till she's ready to tell me.
Very, very good, Lightning.
You really do trust her, don't you?
Of course. We were allies.
Of course. I don't know. I'm like in awe. I always just saw Vanille and Fang as purely like best friends. But that dialogue kind of confuses me. Well, I got the books, so maybe I'll see something from the books that will solidify it more. We'll see. But either way, you go, girls. They do make a fine pair.
So it was you. I heard that a new recruit had been shaking things up. Guess I should welcome you to the gang.
Thank you.
Time to let loose, Lightning. God, it's been ages since I've had some fun. Let's make this worth it.
Fang, there's one thing I need to know. Why would you want to summon the souls of the dead? What exactly are you planning on doing with the clavis?
Me? I'm not the one who wants the damn thing. I wouldn't even know what to do with it. It's Vanille who needs it. For some reason, when we woke up from the crystal, she'd picked up some strange new ability. Now she hears the voices of the dead. She says she can pick up on all the feelings of those souls that are trapped in the chaos. According to her, it's like listening to 1,000 different voices all crying out at once. And she's the only one who can hear them. Or something. And that power's exactly why the Order became interested in her. If Vanille gets that holy clavis, and she uses it, she should be able to call all those souls to her.
So the Order plans to gather all the souls of the dead? Why? To save them?
Come on, it's me you're talking to. No need to play stupid. You ought to know. You're here under their orders, aren't you? High and mighty savior.
No!
I wouldn't assume anything if I were you. I'm not here for the Order. It seems like you don't see eye to eye with them, though. Care to share?
That's a story for later. Come on, we're wasting time we don't have. If the Secular snatch up the clavis first, I'd never forgive myself.
Why do you need it so bad?
There's a place I want to check out first. A door. It's got something good behind it. Or I might have banned it. I'm thinking that maybe a savior can get it open. Let's go see what you can do. I'll let you know.
Let's go. Feels like we might be stuck here for a while, if we're gonna be in ruins.
Don't rush inside like a tourist. There's nowhere to rest.
I just did. I got the upper hand. And also, we have Fang on our team, fighting alongside of us. I love that.
Take this!
They're such a cool duo.
Sure,
like the coolest duo ever.
Surface, but most are sealed.
Fang's right, you know. I've been able to plot numerous shortcuts out of the ruins.
Isn't that what I'm here for? Maybe I can undo those seals, too.
You had better. Why else do you think I let a slacker like you into my prestigious gang of ne'er-do-wells?
Because I use my head. Like noticing that if we open up all those doors, we're inviting the Order to walk right into.
Ugh, and most likely will. Those Seculars live just to get in my way, I swear. Annoying little bastards. We'll just have to find the clavis before they hear that we're in then.
Let's try to find it before them. But Fang, do you want to give it to Vanille, or what do you want to do? Because I don't think I don't think they have the same purpose. Because otherwise it wouldn't make sense for the Order. No, it wouldn't make sense if both of their mission was to get to the clavis. If Vanille is gonna use it.
Remember the details of each door. This kind here is what we call a time door. You've got to be careful around these things. It'll open on its own, or close with you inside. All based on the time of day. Even that route that we just came along will be sealed off at a different time of day. You could end up having to take the long way around, or get sealed in the ruins.
Within the ruins of the Dead Dunes, certain doors called time doors, which automatically swing open or closed each hour. The clock-shaped device at the top of such a door serves as a guide. When it is blue, the door can be passed through. The time displayed indicates how long there is until it next locks. When it's red, the door is locked. The time displayed indicates how long until next open. If you proceed without paying attention to these guides, you might get stuck behind a locked door. Use these timers wisely, then you plot your course so that you do not waste precious time. Okay, now I'm worried. Okay, so every hour. But I can stop time. And then the door's time will also stop. Assume. And we can get stuck. But we can still go back to the Ark, right? That shouldn't be a problem, should it?
I took the liberty of checking the Order's records. Vanille and Fang woke up from their crystal stasis about 13 years ago.
All in the ring.
Very interesting. This whole clavis. We don't have that much information. Is it something that Bunivelda might know something about?
According to the records, Fang fled the Order shortly after, alone.
Those two were bound by something stronger than family. I can't imagine what would have made Fang leave Vanille behind on her own. Something important, that's for sure.
More than family. You guys! Even Lightning knew and I didn't! We were blindsided! They're definitely a couple. They're a couple. Love that. They had me fooled. Totally. I just thought that they were best friends. Because that's how best friends act. But then again, you can be a best friend with your partner as well. And that's also something you should strive for. Who wouldn't want one's partner to be one's best friend? The way they care for each other, and now her dialogue just feels much more romantic as well. When she said that she would tear down the sky. That was in 13, right? %. Woodland Walker. This is pretty. Counterspell.
If If you take them on without any sort of plan, you may find yourself in trouble. Proceed carefully.
Oh, I am a little bit afraid.
I've been trying to gather what information I can on these ruins. There are no records left from the time they were built. We don't even know who built them or why, for that matter.
You can't even date them with all your technology?
Chaos has distorted both space and time. We can no longer trust our scientific measurements to be accurate.
I see.
I thought it might help you find the clavis if I could find him.
If you find any more information, Hope, just tell me. If that's really you. No, I'm not gonna doubt him. Even if this is not the real Hope, I feel like there is still like a part of him. Because he looks like Hope. Because ain't no way they could fool Lightning that it's not Hope. She hasn't even like felt that he was. What's it called? Weird, or no, that's not the word. Suspect. She hasn't suspected him of anything. But she has withheld some information in the beginning. So that is interesting.
I believe that up until 13 years ago, Vanille and I were stuck in that crystal pillar. It was a long sleep. Well, hell.
Come on, be done so I can hear what Fang has to say.
And before we met, I was stuck in another damn crystal. I've been asleep more than 1,000 years of my life. I did the math. Technically, I think that makes me the oldest hag on the planet. Not that I'll ever act my age. Wouldn't be much fun.
She's so real. Oh my gosh, I love Fang. Lightning and Fang have such a similar feel to them, but Lightning is like the introverted version and Fang is the extroverted one. I love that. So many doors! I don't even know which way to go. Fang, tell me. Are we going the right way? Or the wrong? My leg is about to go to sleep. I had to switch position. What? Controller acting up. Shouldn't be surprised because I usually sit on one of my legs. It's a big skeleton. Oh. It took health from both of us. I was just checking if I have that nectar thingy, but I've abandoned that quest. I just couldn't be bothered with it. I'll have to check when someone else finishes it.
You see strange devices all over the ruins. Nothing we've done has ever made them work. But why don't you try your savior magic?
Let's try. Probably gonna work. Has been activated by the Savior's powers. Whoa, that's a beautiful door. There are triggered doors within the ruins of the Dead Dunes. These triggered doors are marked with a red symbol. You will be able to open these doors by finding devices marked with the same. Yes, okay, I understand. We don't have time to read. Not right now. If it's not something very important. I actually was Woo! Seems like that one is blocking a path. I actually did search on the relationship between Vanille and Fang, but it felt like it's very divided on what people believe their relationship to be. But from the dialogue and what Lightning said, it definitely leans more towards that they love each other in a partnership kind of way. Ooh, that's a magnificent door. Sacred gate. Are we already here? What?
It looks like you've reached your destination. There's an unbelievable source of energy radiating from behind that door.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. I can feel it from here. You think it's the power of the clavis?
It seems likely. The reason that you can feel anything light is because the clavis reacts to the Savior.
So, it wants me to come in and say hi. I get it. But this door doesn't seem to agree. It's stuck shut.
Yes. It's protected by a particularly nasty seal. My analyses suggest that the key to undoing this seal is hidden in the murals. There are 3 murals within this ruin which describe the true story of the gods.
Oh, interesting.
Only one who has seen them with their own eyes and has understood the truth of the gods will be able to pass through that great gate, the sacred gate, to reach the holy clavis.
3 murals, huh? Somehow I don't think a little art appreciation will be all I need to get that clavis.
Well, the good news is, I know where the murals are. To see them all, you'll have to visit 3 galleries that are located elsewhere in the ruins.
Well, of course they are.
Let's go. Well. 3 murals and we will...
The gate which protects the clavis is very heavily sealed. It's almost certain that you won't be able to open it without a special crux designed for such a purpose.
Okay.
Find that crux.
Like Hope said, we will probably get the history lesson or something. I'm really hoping we do, because that will be very interesting. Also, I remember a comment someone made about Fang saying that she would tear down the sky for Vanille if she had to, and how that signifies their like love for each other. And I wasn't really convinced by that because you can feel that way towards friends and family
That crest
as
marks
well.
another seal, but I think you'll be able to break it with your powers. And the crux, of course.
But now, after this episode,
Alright, you can't break the seal with brute force. Not surprising.
I have a crux. After this episode, they're together. They're a couple.
I'd say this is a shortcut out of the ruins. Good to know if you need to get back to the desert fast. Since you went to the trouble of unsealing the door, why don't you follow the path and see exactly where it leads?
Yeah. Where does this lead? She's so fast. Are you okay, Fang? She's probably very fast as well.
We've been banging our heads against these seals for years, and you just pop them right open. I guess I was right about getting you on my side.
There should be any number of shortcuts like the one you just found. You should unseal any that you find. They may help you on your search, or at the very least.
Let's begin from here. Also, I'll have to thank my friend because she's been awesome when it comes to not revealing any spoilers, because I told her that I want to play the entire trilogy, and when I was done with the first one and the second game, I said that I wanted to like investigate a little bit into what people believe when it comes to Vanille and Fang's relationship. So she just gave me these discussions from like Reddit, and there was another forum, but she went through them just to check that there were no spoilers. Such an angel. Thank you for that. That is so nice. Let's go. Saved and ready. At least we have Fang now. So this shouldn't take all too long. Oh, it's getting angry.
Damn it!
I feel like the Chocobo Eater was worse. The Chocobo Eater did a lot of devastating attacks. The Eater has attacks that do a lot of damage, but it's still not the same. Should I use overclock or not? it's maybe going better for me now because I'm way better at blocking. To stagger you. Maybe I should have had the soldier garb and the soldier of peace. But that don't matter. I wanna switch up my garbs. Oh. Ooh. We got really debuffed. Jeez. At least we have a phoenix down in case of emergency. Oh my. Maybe we'll have to stagger it once more. Yeah.
I like a challenge.
It's a tough enemy, health-wise. Otherwise, I don't think this one is difficult at all. Way, so I really need to see what's in the other room. He's probably blocking me from important treasure. There we go. I wonder if Fang can also use my garbs. That would be nice. Also look absolutely stunning in all of them. Though some are probably not her style. Same as Lightning, but she'd still look good in them. Okay. Was hiding something, but I could have gotten inside through this door. Might be finished for today. Kind of want to see what's on this other side of the door, though. I think it's just the other side of where we've been. Could it be? Huh? Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well. I'm pretty sure this was the way we came down. And that's the red door. Did we miss any doors upstairs? Well, time for me to quit playing for today. Gonna be very interesting when we find all of the 3 murals, because it sounds like we're gonna be having some kind of a history lesson when it comes to these gods. So, interesting. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.